What's up, YouTube? I'm spikevegeta. This is the finals of the DK64 Blitz Randomizer Tournament. I'm taking on Riley. I should not be this far, but here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Switch over to my hint sheet, and we go. The only way we'll have an extra Sphere 0 check is if Factory is either level 1 or 2. Ooh, a little green vial action. Ooh, so sprint. Good chance it's required. You already have punch. What you gonna do with the slurk and the dirk and the slurk and dirk and dirk? Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I got incredibly lucky. Both of my opponents made crucial errors. So here we are. Ah! Donkey was in some dirt. I should go check that first. Level 2 is Galleon. I forgot to go to the shops first. That's fine. It is? Holy shit, that's awesome. I will add that second one when it comes out. I thought that was going to be sprint. Balloon, Galleon Lobby K. Aztec Metals 8. Key 2 Diddy Isles. Forest Diddy Winch Cage. Galleon Caverns Tiny. Donkey Dirt. Dirt. So DK Isles and the Winch Cage. So Diddy is going to need almost all his items. We know Tiny is a part of K. Rool. DK and Chunky both have a blueprint they could get here. With notes, yeah. Level 4, or level 2, which was level 4 Galleon. Oh, okay. This is key 4? Oh, no, that is key 2. I thought it said Diddy Isles. Is that technically a Diddy item? Caves to splat on the pillar. Caves, pillar K. Chunky 5 ship. Chunky 5 ship, Diddy, Lanky, and Isles. DL Isle. Isles display, yeah, Way of the Horde. So Balloon is Way of the Horde. What? Alright. What? Wait. Key 2. Oh my god, really? What is this shit? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. No. Alright. Forest Candy Lanky. Isles Diddy Summit Barrel. Igloo, 8. Factory Nans are foolish. 1 lobby, 5. Really? Is this the... Oh, God, this is toxic. This is a great start to the seed, dude. Like, it has to be this, right? Let me go buy this, which apparently I can afford, right? That's toxic. I gotta go turn this shit in. That's a stupid ass get out of sphere 0. That is the first time I've had to go to that sort of links to get into level 1. Now let me go dump the fucking thing. Oh, what's up, Lanky? Okay. Ooh, yeah, I had to think about that for a second. So you can get that out of logic if I get barrel throwing. Also, Isles, man, this opening of the seed is all over the fucking place, dude. I had to stop. I was like, wait, where is there a check? And without Strong Kong or oranges, I have no idea how I would get over there, so... In a very stupid way. All right, so what do I know about this place? Forest Ditty. Caves, Pillar K, which I can't get to right now. That's all I like to know, right? Factory Nans, DK Isles, Balloon Nans, 1 lobby, Diddy Isles. And the Igloo is on the path of Key 8. Yep, that's all we know. I need Rocket Barrel or getting Lanky I can get over there out of logic. Yeah! I'm collecting these Nans, but oh, wait a minute. Do I want... Isn't there cash back here? Sure, it's early. Let's get the cash. I've never picked these coins up before. And there's no boss. Mac Jordan, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, Balloon is on the way to the Horde. How expensive is this? Because you need 4 to get into the next level. Fuck. Okay. And about as, Lanky Cranky Caves. Get rid of the... Oh, no, I don't like that at all. Okay. A little scared there, but okay. Boy, yeah, it already feels like we are big scrounging up some dirt right now to get anywhere. Just a vial or a blueprint up there. Oh, and it decides that is the input. I see a boob over there. This definitely so far feels like a give the people what they want for the finals. This is already some stream ass value, dude. Fuck you. All right, we can get into a level that I can't dive in. And I believe it was 8 GBs to get into Japes. Peek it. How expensive is this? Can't get it. Are you peeking the Diddy here? Huh? I saw a GB up there. You surely are able to do that, right? Can't do anything up here. I guess it's just get 4 GBs. I should stop looking at these shops. I don't have the money. This is definitely not a comfy start. There's 1 check left here, and then it's go to Galleon, you poor ass bitch. All right, we have 5 plus a blueprint. Off to fucking Galleon. Yeah, this is a... You know what? This is a great start. In all honesty, if you are me, once again, facing the better player, you want kind of a nasty little seed. Nasty little bitch of a seed. You kind of want that. Problem is, I also have to route it then, okay. Punch does get me a few things here. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do about that, dude. Okay. Do we just go back and get that instantly? A sec. Go to the shop first, maybe. Shop in the battle pad here. Yeah, I need all of this, dude, because I'm not above the idea that Japes is going to be like, haha, bitch. I'm your next progression. All right, so Rocket. Oh, wait, Galleon Caverns for Tiny. That gave me rockets. I'll write that down there. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, let's just do this much, and then let's go back and get that Way of the Horde. Honestly, how much is this? Not that much. Not that much. We've got really nothing pointing at Japes right now. What you gonna do with the slurk and the dirk and the smacking on that pee? We can get a bonus hint now. What you gonna do? Tiny temple is foolish. Very well. Fine, I won't go. I'm back with a thing to get like 2 checks. Let's go get the Way of the Horde first. That's from when you don't have like a gun or an instrument. You just have to go at this dude and hope he doesn't pick the correct frame. Okay. Okay. How much do you have? How long is this?
Welcome to bonus stage.
And then how many bananas did he have? If I can get his banana medal, I'll go get that. What you gonna do? Well done. Ah, dog, this is a shitty ass opening. $15. Are there 5 bushels? What you gonna do? I just can't remember if there are 4 or there are 5. I think it's just 4. Well, I guess we're prepping it. He misread the hint that said caves medals are on the path of Tiny. He wrote down castle medals. Yeah. So that probably wasn't worth it, but whatever. All right, back to Galleon. Wait, I want to go read my extra 4 hints first. He said he apparently read it correctly. He just wrote it down wrong. It's unfortunate. Outer Isles 8. Ooh. Well, we already know. Yeah. Actually, is that? I don't think that is Outer Isles. Creme Isle. Chunky. Creme C. Punch 4. Oh, that's okay. Jape Shops 8. One lobby for 4. Okay, so the first 5 lobbies are on the path of both key 4 and 5. Punch was on the path of it, which gave me Rocket Barrel. Possibly we'll get Guitar Suit. Oh wait, no, that's lobby 2. That's lobby 2. Yeah, I think with what I currently have, that balloon is the only lead we have in that shit. Yeah, there's nothing else to do over here. Nothing to do over here, nothing to do over there. Let's come over here. Let's get all of Diddy's bananas. Nice. Now it's a Larock seed. I know that, man. I know he planned out that. He literally touched nothing else in the files. But he made sure that shit was 69. Is it a sign? Do we have to do it? I think Riley is not a man of the people if he doesn't check that 69 door. Dude, I continue to say, this is a rough fucking start. This is a rough start, dude. 21 minutes in, it feels like I'm still holding my dick. We couldn't even afford a fluffer. All right. We could get into japes. You did. You absolutely fucking did. Oh, that's some bullshit. Hell yeah, worth. Fuck, dog! Sure. I earned that banana, that out of logic currently banana. I probably shouldn't have dumped all that into it. God, dog, shit. I'm about to get 4 more with Diddy underwater. Okay, I also need a rocket, balloon. Donkey was in Isles Dirt. Oh, we can get into the boss. Lost track. Bruh. Oh, Diddy, 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 Diddy. Tromboner. Shipyard K had a bone. Shipyard K boner. Hey, you girl, what you gonna do now? So Cave's Pillar K was diving. Balloon in the one lobby K. You gotta have a boss. You gots to have a boss in the fight. Yeah, we gotta get my man cut out in there for the finals. 69. This was the prophecy. Yeah, I mean, it kind of almost always has to be cut out. No, it did. It's from, unless my eye colors are betraying me. Woo! Made the second. No, it's a donkey vial. We have none of Donkey's items, so I have no idea which. Nice thing, Boner gave me, Boner gave me a bone. Boner gave me a second titty. Wait. Boner gave me a second titty. My God, chat. Hey, yo. We're fighting data cutout. Obviously, CG you pop off for the most. If it's CG, I mean, you can get into Japes right now. Whenever we find Lanky that does, which we know where Lanky is, then that gets us an additional check. Yeah. You have Rocket Barrel. Yeah, honestly, there's good value over on the other side. CG coconut gun. It fires and spurts when it shoots you. It hits you in the dick. Ow. Kremlings beware. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Jack, get out of my fucking way. He's got a gun now. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing is yelling at us to go to Japes. Raising the water doesn't do anything on the other side right now. Now you still need triangle to get this way of the horde. Debatably, I should have went to the, I should have went to go check the donkey cage first on Krem Isle, because Krem is on the path of Chunky. Maybe that is triangle, and then triangle over here gets me the goods. Either way, though, I'm kind of already over here. Ooh, the cycle. Let's go. Get fucked, womps. Now I'm going to fall. It's going to be like, fuck you. I'm actually at 25. Ah, hell yeah. Fuck you too, dude. Oh my God, dude. Unfucking real, dude. I need you to fuck off, dude. Wow. Fucking wow. I was like, I don't think there's anything I can do about this. That's really cool. I love that. That was very fun. We're still poor, so. Where can I get some crystals? I need crystals now. Can I just shoot straight up in the air? I could have. So I want to say there are crystals over there, right? This is so dumb. That's so dumb, dude. Hold up. Yeah, I'm there. Oh, that one you actually. Oh, I didn't. I like never go over to this platform. That's some like minor knowledge shit. Would have been clutch, but oh well. You needed that. I would have liked to have gotten all that, but that's okay. Oops. I'm never on the right side. This is going to be Chunky's banana metal, which clears all the banana metals here. And clears out this level for now. I should also, before getting drunk, take that as you will. Because we're still fucking poor, dude. One there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to check this first. Okay, spring. This is about to be a 3-lap process, dog. All right, so here's Lanky.
Welcome to bonus day.
Yeah, so guaranteed you need a Diddy Monopoly to beat this seed. Because Forest Diddy Winch is on the way of the Horde. Oh, that's something I can skip. Forest Candy Lanky. Isles Diddy Summit. Alright, so there's Lanky. I should now go to this lobby probably anyways. Unless I want to go Lanky Caves Cranky. Problem is we don't know how expensive that is. I'm going to actually go up here first, and then we'll come back. It's an unhinted item, but I definitely can't afford it, and I don't know how much it is. I don't really want to make a trip for something and then not be able to get it. Oh, I can't get this. Can't fucking get this. Doesn't matter. Just go. Just go. Just go. Going to Japes. We'll get some money for Lanky. We got diving. Yeah, funny enough, I was thinking of doing my own restream of this. I wasn't intending on being here. Quick little peek-a-deek in here, a little banana metal action. Yeah, okay. what you gonna have to do. Let's try to like alternate back and forth. But yeah, Galleon Caverns gate for Tiny. That gave me Rocket, and then Rocket locked Mini Monkey, so that path is complete. Still never found a rainbow coin. Booty cheeks. Diddy has a vial here. 30. Okay. It's right on the borderline. Because Castle was either 29 or 27. I'm fine stretching a little bit for somewhat slower GBs. We have no lead on where Tiny is. Right now, for one lobby to be, so that's either got to be Galleon. That's either got to be Galleon or Japes. Has to be key for, right? Triangle. Okay, we can go back. Jape shops try. You should at least like just do the hillside bit right here. Let's get another one for you. Like I think we're only like halfway to the next thing. Yeah, so I mean it's probably just the balloon. I mean that's hinted Way of the Horde right now. Is there anything right now? What does balloon get me currently? Is it gonna be the treasure room? That sounds like that's gonna be the treasure room. I'm okay with being a little more thorough in these levels before I just run off. Due to the fact that we need so much to get into Castle. But yeah, obviously you have a Way of the Horde to chase towards to just go get. And we can raise the water and do the balloon check and the spring check while we're in Treasure Room. I could also just look at I could get the lanky trombone check. And we could also get the lanky. You ever been tempted? Yeah, it was a rainbow coin. I believe there was a blueprint, and I think I like Chunky would have one in there. I think they were like kind of shitty. And we'll get his balloon. A tiny vial. So poor. So many on that. Fucking A, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit his. Because I don't remember seeing him with the others. Go down the other tunnel and then chase our way the hordes. Yeah, by itself, you don't get anything with balloon, I believe, in caves. Other than, I mean, that would give you 35 quick nanners. Oh, I will goddamn motherfucking take it. Jesus. We're finally not as poor. And I'm just going to stop here because I'm not going to get his banana medal anyways. 18 with the 1. Yeah, back to Galleon. Who's ready for like our 4th dip into Galleon? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, there's also this we can go check afterwards. I think I'll pop this balloon. Oh, we did it. They said it could be done. And I believed them. I can't fucking see, dude. Hey, should have been backflipping. Let's check how expensive it is. So it wasn't this balloon locked check.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Interesting. Oh no, Tass. I have to reschedule it because there ended up being too much this week. Also, while I'm over there, I'm going to lower the water. It's fine. We're being, like, relatively thorough here. We're building to 29 anyways. junk. Yeah, I think we're gonna just try to make neck. I like doing them on Sunday. Yeah, this ended up being like kind of a packed week. I'll get it once again. We were like a little poor anyways. And then I think you just exit out a level. Come back in. Again, key 4 needs to either be tied to balloon or it's like, I'm going to find mini monkey soon. Or I'm going to find tiny soon. Plus PTT? How many goddamn battle crowns are we gonna find on motherfucking piece of shit, goddamn it? Oh, wait, I'm done. This is not what I'm here for. I saw his hair still lit up, so I was like, hold it. So Creme Isle gave us spring. That's all that's given us so far. Which has so far only led to lanky, so that's not a chunky path item. Oh, let's go ahead and just grab this first. Also, it lets me peek, so if the lanky item is trash, I just won't get it. Is this my family? No, it's Vile.
Welcome to bonus.
Once again, a crucial item is on one of these. Chunky 5-ship, Way of the Horde. For one of the Diddy items. For one of the Diddy items. Because you need all of them. Sprint. Okay. There's a boot. Real quick. Let me grab these. Oh, that's right. You can't peek it from here. Sprint gives me a chunky item. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get this as well. So what is this going to be? Gorilla Gone? Maybe Pineapple? Honestly, it could be any of them at this point. I think there's like a really good lead on it. Oh, wait. Also, by the way, we are rich now. Okay, but I can't. I couldn't remember if, like, which shops I went by that had shit in them. Probably don't need to be coming over here for those. Okay, let's go to the sprint cage. Oh, it's Creme Isle. This is the Creme Isle. It indicates which Kong it's tied to. So I see this is green. This is going to be a chunky item. Balloon plus trombone plus sprint back in caves. Like, that's got to be it now, right? That's going to be key 4. Let me also just grab this real quick. So pineapple is actually locking a chunky item as your lead now. Cool, love that. It could be that cabin. It could also be castle. It actually could be castle. Yeah, I want to go to caves. Oh, real quick. I think this would be... I had not peeked this yet. All right, so one lobby on the path of both keys 4 and 5. Led to balloon. Balloon has since led to nothing. I don't know how close Donkey is to one of these. There's also back over the igloo is on the path of key 8. So let's actually also go do this shit first. Let's do this first because I locked myself in, even though it's also supported by the balloon. Boots, gates, and boots. So Creme Isle has led to both Pine and Spring. The jury is out on what that might give us. This does get me the chunky metal here. I tried. Oh. Sniper. Ooh, okay. Okay. So Igloo had a sniper in it. Oh, I also didn't write down Jape Shops. What did I get from Jape Shop? I forgot. Balloon led to vine swinging. Balloon has led to vines. Balloon has led to vines. Before I do anything else, just real quick. We're good. Lanky Caves Cranky. I couldn't. Life was too hard in that moment. Is it simply... The interesting thing about vines is like, yeah, that's cool. Vines do not actually unlock that much by themselves. Like in terms of items. You need it to get to Helm. So, while it is cool we got that port, okay. Port cave shops. Jape shops gave me triangle. Yep, that's why I wrote that down. Get all these real quick. Dirk, slurking dirt and wieners in my butthole. Alright, so 24. We effectively have 30 GBs. This is another balloon locked item. Logically. Barrels. Burr. Is there anything else I'm gonna do here? We already got that. Go to lobby 4. Me. Crema, I also hold up. These need to start being quick. 20. Oh yeah, I'll take 6 seconds. I'll take 6. Shouldn't even went over and hit that enemy. Let me go back and check the vines here real quick. I kind of don't, with the whole key 4 and 5 path for balloon, I want to check this. I also want to check the Japes lobby. So balloon locked both vines and barrel throwing. Which then also led to this. Which also then led to... Okay, just an arrow. So it's all balloon lock shit. Hold up then. Hold up then, hold up then. I'm gonna go back to caves. I wanna, yeah, that was the stuff I left behind. Was the lanky shit. Outer aisles I still cannot look at. Once I do, I need to check the boulder pads. We know the Diddy there is Way of the Horde, but I still need key 4 in order to look at that shit. Oh, that sucks. I was trying to cut that corner too much. Because this is also, not this one, but Beetle Racing. Undirectly pointed at Beetle Racing. This was a potion yesterday. We good. I was asking for your opinion on it. We good. I know those probably like, that probably wasn't even a 3. All right, I think this is a full clear. Nice boss key. Nice boss key. Holy shit. Okay. This has been a good finale, Seed, to the first Blitz tourney. I say first, the Seeds do. This feels like the real first one. All right, we just need him to not knock me the fuck off, dude. Do it. Okay, thankfully at 20, that's a pretty free number to get. I thought it was the other way you had to go. I was like, honestly, it doesn't matter. Just get to the end. That's all that was important, was get to the end. So this could be 4 or 5. Let's keep it. Okay. So now what you do is you warp to 2. Yo, Kuiper, thank you, buddy. You know this is Way of the Horde. Yeah, raw content so far. Already been a required boss fight. Cut out in a 69 small banana. Boss door and galleon for cutout. Did I say cutout enough times? Also a 2-sphere entrance to level 1. That was fun. So there's a 33% chance this is Way of the Horde. Super duper Simeon Slam. What? Okay, tiny call. No, key 5. Key 5, right?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, key 5 because of barrels. All right, well, we're about to get an explosion of hints. Oh, fuck my butthole. I can't remember the 90, dude.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, I don't really like that. No, it is. I was right the first time. Just felt weird. Dude, what is this guy doing? What the fuck? Yeah, I missed that cycle, and that cost me 6 fucking hours in this one.
Well done!
Like, that's key 4 and 5, right? Let's just go look at all 3 of the lobbies. Let's go drain our hint pool. Level 7 is Aztec. Aztec shops Chunky. Aztec shop C. Aztec Funky Donkey. Oasis is foolish. Actually, relatively cheap. Level 7. Forest Center. I'm just gonna put Beanstalk. I didn't look at Roof Dirt. Storage is foolish. Tiny can be bought in Castle. Okay. Oh, wait. Tiny 5-door igloo. Tiny 5 igloo. Okay. Factory shop 7. Castle Funky shared. I honestly don't remember, so I'm gonna, for safety, dump Chunky's 2 blueprints now. There's nothing inherently telling me to go back to the other levels. Baby. Baby. Main aisle 5. Castle shops Tiny. Mush X'd. Mills Chunky. Blastomatic Lanky Tiny Donkey. Okay. Go to level 4. Aztec Metals, Outer Isles. Yeah, Outer Isles was Super Giga Omega Ass Slam. I should check this. Yeah, the like back-to-back key 4 and 5. Oh, were you 29? Hold up. Can I save myself a trip? Oh, this will be a quick one. Please let this dude below me just have one. Come on, my dude. Let's fucking go. Never punished. Except when I am. Forest Diddy Winch. Chunky 5 ship was already done. Forest Candy Lanky. Castle Funky. Do I rush that? I'm trying to see. Do I know anything else? Banans, Oasis. I know nothing foolish here. Castle Funky. Yeah, Castle Funky. Castle Shops on the path of Tiny. Oh, give me that. This feather bow. Sacks. Castle Shops sacks, which we needed that. We needed that for multiple reasons. So now whenever we buy Tiny, we can go back to the igloo. Yeah, I'll take one of these. Use my Daddy Warbucks powers now. What was the order of those? I think this was Forest. I have not. I'm trying to think if I can determine off anything like where pineapple has to be. Am I okay with doing this stuff? You're still a fair amount from being at 60. 39 gives you access to all of the... gives you access to every level, which I basically already there. Okay, yep. You know what? Just play that. I should have hit the other side first. I hate how it takes just too long for that shit to come out. It's always been a limited amount of ammo. Hey, yo, girl, what you gonna do? Like, I probably just shouldn't get this one. Like, it definitely cuts into, like, any ability to take straighter lines. Also, yeah, I should keep in mind that PTT was also locked behind Balloon. Yeah, I don't want to get bounced over there. Lanky will get his banana medal here. Am I doing anything down in this region? Nothing is hinted to me, so I don't think you do. You're mainly coming here for this shared item, which is gonna be tiny. You also got just enough to check the boss if you wanted to get it. We officially have Vin Diesel %. I think you just leave right now. I think you try to play this a little aggressive. Exit aisles, go back to caves, do the tiny igloo. The biggest worry is apparently Diddy Forest Winch is Way of the Horde. And then, honestly, are you just, like, dumping just so you can get into the latest levels? Because where else do you have to go? Also, Tiny Jape's cranky. I need to go check that. So over here first. Yeah, let me go back and get that because Jape's shops were on the path of Key 8. It already had a triangle, but that very well could also be it. You need to die. You need to die. You very much need to die. Nope. I love doing this with Omega Giga Ass Slam. I love doing it with Omega Giga Ass Slam. Yep, you're in the air for 4 minutes. Fuck you. We got it. We got peanut poppers. Peanuts. What are peanuts going to lead to? First of all, I want to check this. Okay, so that outer aisles is not it. My man out here popping his nuts. Okay. Is today. Forest Diddy Winch, Way of the Hero. Forest Candy Lanky. Yeah, I'm gonna dump all of these. I'm fine with that. I want full access to all these levels right now. I want to get all the way to 39. So just drain the prints. The only surface item I don't have to do helm is Gorilla Gone and Bongos. How's the rando going? We've kind of hit a stretch here where now we have a lot of shit we're going to pick up. The Mills has something for Chunky, so we're expecting that's going to be the forest winch item for either Hunky or Gone. I'm expecting Key 7 to just be chilling in a factory shop. Aztec Funky Donkey, which I don't have guitar yet. The Oasis is foolish. It felt like, yeah, there was nothing going on for 40 minutes, and in the last 40, there's almost been too much going on. Forest Candy Lanky is definitely the simplest item to go get. Along with the factory shop Key 7, likely. There's no inherent rush to go to factory. So let's just go to level 6 right now. What else do we know? Aztec Metals. Tiny, both the Tiny Temple and the Oasis are foolish. But you could get medals there, including Peanuts. Including the Peanuts locked one, which we just got. Alright, so Mills, I'm just assuming the Forest Diddy winch is good to go. I'm here primarily. Nice drive-by. Forest Center and Beanstalk is dead, so don't bother checking this. Oh yeah, and I didn't go buy the Tiny Japes Cranky. I need to go get that. Mushroom Exterior is foolish, just to note. And we know Omega Ass Slam pretty much has to lead to something. Let's peek this while we're here. The edge case, the Peanut was the way of the hero for that. Oh, I didn't get that. Wait. Was that Forest Funky Lanky? Oh, I need to make sure of this. I wrote down the wrong thing. Hold up. I need to check my hands. Factory Candy Lanky, which is going to be key 7. Little bit of an oopsie on my part. But you know, we already have a pearl, so it wasn't for that. Other than that, is it maybe guitar locked by Peanuts? Maybe. Factory Nans are foolish. Oh, mama. Way of the Horde, we need currently one. One, two, three, 4 items for endgame. Is that it? Plus keys. I'm probably not going to climb any of this if I don't see something notable. I'm just kind of checking a few things on the way. We already know storage is dead. Factory Nans and storage is dead. Boob. I'll kill this guy for the potential quick GB. Thank you. Still hit this thing. It's pretty much guarantee gonna be that. Yeah, do I want to buy these GBs? Probably. Alright. So there's key go mode, you got family go mode. You need, for endgame, bongos, hunky, and gone. Those are the 3 things you need. You unfortunately are also going to need guitar and charge for the other things we still need. Aztec metals, we should probably go attack next. Aztec, what stuff is going to be locked behind Omega Ass Slam? Yeah, you are getting a little limited. I'm going to drain out these shops. And then we're going to Aztec. I'm not sure if this scene is complicated enough. It was a stupid start. I got just. Do I buy this with Chunky? So GB with an extra step. You're still 16 away. Yeah, I'll be silly and not do it. Other than that, yeah, castle shops for tiny. So saxophone locked peanuts. Yeah, let's go level 7. This pretty cheap level 7. Pineapple also has not unlocked anything yet. Might be for the Aztec metals, key 8. This is the Link to the Past title music. Without guitar, there's only so many banana medals I can get. I think it's just Giddy and Chunkies. Well, let's start with collecting with all of them. Again, we know the Oasis is foolish. Again, looking for potentially just fast GBs. Really? I want the GBs without the extra step. I want to not have to dump again. I also still need to go get that tiny item. Hopefully that's not giga dumping on me right now. Again, we know this place is foolish. I am here for this guitar, okay. And then I should just leave here. I'm gonna get these. All right, Aztec Metals, guitar. We know that Aztec Funky DK. You are one piece of the Diddy Monopoly puzzle away from getting either hunky or gone. Other than that, something needs to be Omega ass slammed, or it's hunky chunky for the goods. Yep, so you needed pineapple in order to do that. You needed pineapple or you could not get his guitar. By the lanky GB. Strong Kong, so it's gonna be down here. That would make this make sense. Oh, you need Hunky, Gone, Aztec Shops for Chunky. This is going to be one of the... This is probably the other one. Unless... I mean, it actually could be Charge. It actually could just be Charge. And then that gives you the Chunky item. Actually, I bet you this is Gone. Because Outer Isles are on the path of it. Omega Ass Slam. There's trombone pads on either side. Oh, do you have anything else to follow right now? Playing for the DK pad would feel really bad. That is room 3. $53 plus that 1. Asima Igloo gave me Sniper. Igloo also just gave me Peanuts. Peanuts have not actually led to anything. Oh! Oh, but we know it's going to. Never lucky. All right, there's Chimpy Charge. Maybe he doesn't do that. I don't know, dude. It's like, does he maybe not do that? Does he just do the strong Kong and leave? I don't think so. $55 and Lanky's got one. Yeah, she's the only one that doesn't have one right now. Yeah, this makes sense that all of this is getting absorbed by, is getting absorbed by the Forest Diddy winch. Oh, okay. So it is not for that. It is not for that. All right. Over to the mills in Forest. I think it was fine to assume that. Okay. So you have 2 leads right now. Okay, well now he definitely would not leave. Yeah. Strong Kong lock shit. I mean, you go back to the Igloo, but I would need bongos for that. You've got this bad boy. Obviously, you don't even bother looking down there. You know you need it. Also, regardless of bow logic or anything, I need it. I either need bow or I need oranges. Yeah, so I am still effectively 4 items from go mode. We have a lead that Strong Kong is something. Oh. Oh, what is this? What is this not straightforward answer? Probably shouldn't do this unhinted right now. Is this just gonna be bongos? I could go back to Igloo with that. All right, Lanky at least has a 2-pack to turn in there. If it's bongos, you kind of got to go back to the Igloo, don't you? Do you leave this barn check? I guess I am. I guess I am. I still have not seen Bo. Trying to think of the logic behind that. Peanuts and Get Out Temple, maybe. Saxophone. Saxophone led to Peanuts. Oh, I was at 3/4 of a melon. No, please. You gotta check Strong Kong lock stuff, dude. If it is 4s, that feels a little bad. I went the long way around. That was fun. Something Strong Kong locked. That's all you can do. Is think of the Strong Kong lock shit. Yeah, that's a good one. Regardless of how good you are at it, that's just fast. Holy shit, you absolutely snap to it. Lobine! Go to Castle. Yep. Go to factory. I'm gonna go to factory first. The bean has been acquired. The bean has absolutely been acquired. Go check production room. With a lanky dump, you have 60, just to note. Should I have played for the Strong Kong hint here? Potentially. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna dump with lanky. And then I'm gonna go check the Gorilla Gone hint. See if I can get some clarification here. I think we did fine. Okay, I guess that's just the way I have 3 items from go mode. Saxophone. Saxophone lock shit. Peanut lock shit. In some way is locking Featherbow. Which means I can check that. I can peek this. Also, I can check. I can beat Helm, right? Other than I need Gone. Gotta pick this one up. In the event that we do have to do that outer barrel. Shops and... Oh, okay. I never went to go get... I just never went back to go get this. Japes. Yeah, I kept just not coming back over here. Other than that, yeah, you need Strong Kong lock shit. I want to check this peanut cage while I'm here. I think I do. It could be get out. Barrels, pineapple. Anything Strong Kong, peanuts, or sax locked, you have to check right now. Duke Dookie Wiener, Duke Dookie Wieners. Oh my god, what is this fucking... Morpheus! What can we expect at this orgy? Machines. Is that everything locked by those things? I mean, we don't have a rain stand. Yeah! Yeah, okay, that was way further away than I thought it was. Oh my fucking god, dude. Every enemy on the fucking planet is here. Can you just first person this? Yeah. It avoids the little text box there. Yeah, there's really nothing else of note to look for here. Okay, so there's my gun. Do you check Get Out Temple? I kind of want to go places with both things, yeah. Let's go back of Forest first, yeah. Let's also check the... Yeah. Forest Mills. Yeah, let's go back over here. Out of curiosity, is okay. Oh wait, is Riley done? Oh, Riley finished 6 minutes ago. Oh, GG. Yeah, he went really fast. All right, GG on the tournament. I kind of want to see if I can just get into go mode. My man fucking zoomed through this seed. I don't even feel like I played that slowly. I'm not gonna lie. Now I did bail on this to go towards that igloo, which we had already satisfied. But that made both things make sense to me. Please. Dude, this game is made in a cave. Yeah, I'm still missing 3 items for go mode. Okay, yeah, well, that didn't help. That didn't help that I left that. That did not help for sure.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Or I'm not missing, I'm missing 2 things for go mode. Yeah, so is this Hunky? There's Hunky. And then I need... Here, let me just... I'm going to exit level, come back in. Yeah, it's the finals. I kind of want to just finish it. Over here. I'm going over here for sax lock shit. Yeah, the start to this seed was absolutely nuts. Yeah, we were not supposed to be this far. We were not supposed to get this far. So now you have the awkwardness of your bow locked. Bow or oranges. I mean, like, based on our hints, it's gotta be, right? It could be Galleon Caverns again, but, like, it makes most sense that that's just Rocket. Our other lead, yeah, was Castle Shops for Tiny. Is there a world where Bo is on Cranky and just I rushed the other stuff that was Way of the Horde there? Really? Let me, with that, I'm going to go check to see if it was just the other shop. We got saxophone there, and then I kind of aggressively pushed the other stuff. If it's just in Cranky, then okay. If it's just up here on Cranky, I should have checked all the castle shops. Strong Kong's already been satisfied. I guess baited myself away saying that was going to be the sax. I didn't think it was worth the climb back up here. Might not be this. Although I guess with Rocket Barrel, this is actually kind of fast to do. Nope. Do I want to find this thing? So it's Sax or Peanuts are somehow locking this. We need one move for go mode. Yeah, is it here? Because you would logically need Sax if it were here. Did he get out? Ah! Alright, yeah. Let's finish. Alright, let's finish C. Let's see. Finish C. When I first went to Castle, I mean, you would have had. So I wonder if that, because of the castle shops on the path of Bo, I wonder if that led Riley back up there. Because you got her down in the, down from Funky. That Bo, other than that, like, that is, like, pretty loosely hinted. Yeah, and I let the igloo for, yeah, plus Strong Kong led me away from it. But you want to turn. Yeah, there were a couple of things. The biggest one would have been like, does he somehow get double ass slam baited away from like with the Strong Kong and, you know, in the back of Aztec. It was like, no, you needed double ass pound so you could get charge. And charge locked Strong Kong, or fucking bongos. Wait, what are we talking about? It's your favorite Donkey Kong game ever? It's pretty shitty. But I'm glad you like it, gamer.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Give me your favorite. The 70, the shitty one. Like, we had a couple of slip-ups here and there. Like, walking away from the item was obviously not good. But, like, I wasn't going to beat Riley. On this seed. I've beaten Riley before. Multiple times. At this seed he gets that time, I was not going to win this one. I was never going to win it. Yo, Oddity, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Nice. Over to Tiny. Now it's like you just kind of go in reverse order. Yeah, because it's extra tough because then that gets you peanuts. And there's definitely a world where you're just like, oh, it's a peanuts lock thing.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the point of the Blitz tourneys is that they're going to be, you know, kind of a little quick and dirty. In and out, 8-day tournament. Riley, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, buddy. We just hit go mode. I definitely left Castle after that. After finding her down there. I never went to Castle surroundings. Nice TWR on the hard one. Yeah, I agree. Like, I saw your time, and I was like, because if we race the entire community, I think I do pretty good. Even with this, I think I do pretty good. Did you call that? Yeah, I have to know, Riley, at the start of the seed, when you walked up to caves and you needed 1 GB, I had a mental breakdown for a second. I was like, wait, what? It took me a second to piece together, motherfucker, I have to go buy a donkey blueprint for $3 or less from Cranky Isles and then dump that shit, then go to caves. Nice, 2 for 2. Yeah, that was an extremely funny way to start the seed. Yeah, you can get 0. So I think anybody reasonably is gonna at least go up to the door like we did. Because I'm saying you went up to the door probably assuming it was 0 or not even thinking about the fact that we hadn't found one yet. You're not gonna assume, oh, I need to go buy the, because you don't know how much that blueprint's even gonna cost for Donkey. Of course I TWR the 12, and then I fuck up the 6. Yeah, no one. I miswrote down a hint. I wrote down a hint for the fabled candy shop in Forest for like the lanky thing. So like that cost me time. Yeah, that wasn't that much, honestly. Nice. 3 for 3. What you gonna have to do with all that sleuthing I do? Yeah, sleuthing, do, sleuthing. What you gonna do now? There are enemies in that room? I'm assuming this is Donkey. No matter what, we can do the ending, but... Oh, no, it's actually Lanky. Okay. I did not know. Ooh, a little Genova at the end. Let's go. No, bring it back. Bring it back. Where'd it go? We get another FF7 song, huh? Yeah, I was sitting there trying to think about, like, okay, what is going to be Sax or Peanuts locked? And it turns out almost a little bit of a crummy hint for it. Literally 7 attempts to get it. It was awful. Oh, you forgot the dirt, right? You just forgot to get it? Oh, yeah. It was just a GB. Yeah, little purple claptraps. You can only kill them with oranges. I could not get a, not burr, but a slam off. But yeah, I remember thinking like this seed was a little too straightforward. I think one of the only things that was like a little scummy was the exact bow location. I started to wonder, I was like, I wonder if he found oranges randomly early. I'm assuming you did not. Never saw oranges yet. But yeah, I rushed the hint. It's almost like you wish the castle, like the castle funky was not hinted Way of the Horde, because then I generally just do surroundings. If I just know that castle shops are needed, which we also knew, then I just do that. But if I know specifically it's one of the 2 underground, I just rush underground first. Yeah. Then you did the other 2 shops, yeah. One thing I noticed afterwards, I was like, with Diddy Rocket Barrel, you can actually shoot right up to Cranky pretty quickly, actually. But even then, like, I don't know if I stay there. Yeah, that's tough. What was your reason for staying? Yeah, I figured it was tiny as well. Oh, so you just kind of, yeah. I got extremely fucking lucky this tournament. I can't bitch about anything. Yeah, they can be fast. There were so many other levels I wanted to chase. I decided not to stay. And I felt okay about my GB count. But Shed is like a really solid place just to pump that up. All right, we get to end on the chunky phase. Hell yeah. Called it. The Tara's guy. I think, yeah, I did the same. Oh, I bet. I always back. Yeah, that's not a question. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I called that was why either Pineapple, like, the fact that Pineapple was way of the horde, I went, or like on a path, yada yada, I was like, hold up. I was like, that tiny temple might not be that foolish. GG, 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 54 seconds. Honestly, I don't feel that bad about that time. I think the most unfortunate thing was that, yeah, I got the Strong Kong, and then, or not the Strong Kong, I got the bongos, and I went, is this for Igloo? Because, like, Igloo was also on the path of Key 8. Now, we already got, what, Peanuts there? It could have been that as well. But yeah, I made the call. I was like, maybe this will be something I can get an advantage over Riley. In a group race, I maybe don't do that. I'm just like, just get the Strong Kong lock check here. And then bam. Because I'm assuming was Hunky your go mode. I kept being dumb and not going back to get Tiny's Vial, which was Gorilla Gone. Oh yeah, race time. About a minute slower than my actual time. So that was definitely, both those were unfortunate. I definitely needed you to be the same as me and just not go up and check that trash can. Because that's why Sax was required for that, was because you needed Sax to get Bow from there. You either need Bow plus homing, or you need Sax in that trash can. Yeah. But again, I can't complain. I got super lucky this tournament. That's cool. We took second place. And GG's to Riley on winning the first Blitz tourney of the Season 2 settings. Again, we're at least going to be running these once a month for the... Again, it's going to be once a month, but at least until the end of the year. So this was the July edition. It was a, surprisingly, just by seeding purposes, it was a pretty chalky tournament. There was literally... Oh, I almost gave you -1. I would have won. We have a finished tournament. The only upset, technically. Let's actually pull this out. Get a little screen share here. Was the 9 over the 8. That was it. This was your top 16 out of the qualifier. Super, super fun tournament. I want to call it back to just the initial 35 people played the qualifying seed. 35 people played the qualifying seed. That is fucking awesome. I'm super proud of the community. I hope we just continue to see this grow every single month. Right, Spike SSBU. I always just call him Spike, but I'm like, should I call him SSBU so that my chat doesn't get confused? And yeah, hopefully also as we go along, we'll also get more people who maybe want to do either like restreaming of the matches and whatnot. I'm obviously super busy throughout the week. I'm more than happy to at least like organize the Blitz tourneys initially. But again, these are quick little 8-day tourneys. Man, we did a lot in 8 days. 7 days ago, I was at the Run Fair. And the qualifier was going on. A bunch of us, including Riley and myself, we asynced it. But yeah, little 8-day tournament started last Sunday. Oh yeah, today's only Saturday. We had a bill that is you can do it on Sunday. But then Riley and I talked because we were all done and we were like, do you just want to do it tomorrow? We were like, sure. But yeah, other than the 9 over the 8, Jake over Electric Fortune, and I also stand by, they were very evenly matched. Obviously, it's the 8-9. But that was also, it had its own kind of gross item placements. But yeah, again, I stand by, regardless of me getting the 2, that was an upset win for me over Connor and an upset win for me over Kuiper. Because I got lucky because both of them forgot to check. And plus, I got super lucky on Connor about finding a few items. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This was a super, oh yeah, my match with Maddie, probably up there with Kuiper and Spike's 3-6 matchup. I feel like mine and Maddie's had to be the wildest scene. I mean, obviously I'm biased. I don't remember seeing, I feel like round 1 had a lot of bangers. But mine with Maddie absolutely felt the most cursed. It definitely felt the most. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. This was an awesome tournament. I'm so glad 35 people showed up to do it. I hope even more people, including maybe some of you in chat, wish to try these out. I'm going to try to roughly aim for either the 2nd or 3rd Sunday for the qualifier every month the rest of the year. So we're going to be coming back with a new one next month. This was cool to get to the top 2. I ended up being the 2 seed. I don't think I'll be the 2 seed next month. Because I now plan on putting down Donkey for a little bit so we can finally get Twilight Princess Rando set up and start trying to make that work. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, like looking at the calendar, what would like next month be? Yeah, I think you can already mark your calendars next August 13th. August 13th, put it on your calendars, will be the next Blitz qualifier so people can get ready. They can play in the weeklies and whatnot, and I'll be organizing more of these. I really hope at some point before the end of the year, because I think with these settings and the community keep getting stronger, I want to see the finals be like a 6 versus an 8, right? Seeding-wise. I think that would be cool. Either way, though, this also, in my mind, completes the incentive that we got from a couple months ago. I think it was during a charity event we were doing, where I was like, I'm going to join DK64 Season 2. I did it. So, Donkey has been a lot of fun. These are really super, super fun settings. Shouts to DK64Randomizer.com. And more people should go check that out. I'm going to be taking at least a month off from Donkey. Get TP Rando set up, and we'll be playing other fun stuff. All right, gamers, have a lovely day. Let's go ahead and raid Nukes. She's doing some randomizer herself. Once again, GG's to Riley for winning it, and shouts to everybody for qualifying and just playing in it. This was a lot of fun. Later, gamers. Bye-bye.